How's it going, friends? BubbaTech here. For today's Stronghold battle, we have a free-for-all match with the Wolf, Saladin, Nazir, the Emir, Wazir, Caliph, Emperor Frederick, and the Lionheart. Today's match is going to be a battle for Greatest Lord. I got 8 of the strongest lords in the game. They're all going to be facing off each other to see who can be number 1. For our match, everyone's going to be starting off on max gold. And we're going to be using a balanced vanilla map called Empty Handed. Before we get started though, guys, please make sure that you support the channel by hitting that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot, so that way I'm able to keep bringing you guys more Stronghold videos. So once you've done that, let's get started. Alright, so in the bottom right, we have Frederick, followed by Saladin, Lionheart in the upper right, Nazir in the middle, Caliph in the upper left, Wazir, Emir in the bottom left, and the Wolf in the bottom middle. Please make sure you guys let me know in the comments who you think is going to end up being Greatest Lord. Personally, I think it's going to end up being the Wolf, but we'll see how this pans out. Everyone getting their castles built pretty quickly. The Wolf siege equipment's already going to work attacking the Emir and the Wazir. It's definitely going to be a tough battle for everyone as each opponent has an enemy on either side of them. Lionheart's base already on fire early on. Frederick seems to have a hard time keeping up in between Saladin and the Wolf. Wazir is struggling as well early on. Looks like his base also caught on fire. Doesn't really have much going on for him in there. Looks like his army's already practically been wiped out. Now, looks like that's who the Caliph's about to start targeting. Nazir trying to get that huge moat built already. Quick score check. Wazir, surprisingly the Greatest Lord despite how awful his castle looks. He does have the most gold, but also has 0 troops. Saladin with 176. Not really sure why he hasn't gotten that post put up. Mercenary post. And the Emir kills him early on. It looked like he was actually out of wood. Wasn't able to get a woodhutter's cut going. So Wazir surprisingly gets picked off first.
I apologize most sincerely. I am willing to easily.
Personally, I was expecting the Lionheart or Emperor Frederick to get taken out first, but I guess there's just a little bit too much pressure for the Wazir. Nazir sending out a few troops. I really think this is a good map to find out who the Greatest Lord is. You know, it's a balanced map, and each opponent is starting with someone next to him. So you have to prove that you can take on your nearby opponents and take on the other ones as well. So you're kind of digging yourself out of a hole from the start. It's like Nazir might possibly be struggling a little bit.
Emperor Frederick. So this is the day the Empire loses its emperor.
And Nazir takes out Emperor Frederick. I didn't even see that one coming.
A message from the Nazir. I have silenced another.
I was not ready for that one at all. Alright, so we're already down to 6 left. Wazir went down first, followed by Frederick. Now it looks like Saladin's getting ready to attack the Nazir here. If those slaves get through, that could wreak a lot of havoc on his base. Because he hasn't been able to get that moat fully built yet. Definitely don't want to leave your base too unprotected out here. Caliph currently is taking Greatest Lord. Nazir with the most gold though, and Caliph with the most troops, 313. Caliph's sending his army now. Go try and take out the Nazir. Will he have the units to do it? It looks like he will. And here comes the Wolf as well, sending up his army. And it looks like these armies are going to end up clashing together. Caliph versus the Wolf at the Nazir's castle. And that fire really just threw a wrench in everyone's plans. Nazir might just survive this just for that fire defending them. If that fire wasn't there, he would have been taken out pretty quickly. Mir and the Wolf still going at it down here. Not too much going over on in this corner between the Mir and Saladin. Between the Lionheart and Saladin. Not looking good for the Nazir. He was able to get a kill though. It would take a miracle for the Nazir to be able to get back into this game. It's a shame that Amir doesn't put more mangonels on the rest of his towers. It really added to his defense. Nazir still just getting bombarded out here. Has been able to rebuild his troops. Trying to keep his castle somewhat alive. Saladin's just wrecking him with the catapults right now though. Very tough for anyone to get resources going, especially in this corner over here. Caliph still not letting Nazir get the rest of that moat built. And Nazir's castle catches on fire again. Right when you think he had a chance of getting back into this, his keep goes back up in flames. Now Caliph's sending a pretty large army over here. Not sure if they'll get through the fire, but this might be the end of the Nazir. Looks like they're just going to manage to get through. He actually might survive this. I don't think those troops are going to be able to get through that fire. Wolf is currently a greatest lord. Caliph with the most gold. Sorry about that. And Wolf with the most troops. Now here comes the Lionheart. He's going to try and get the kill. Will his units be able to make it through? And they will. That should be the end of the Nazir.
A message from the Nazir. A message from the Lionheart. Sound the fanfare. The royal armies are victorious once more.
Now Amir's castle up in flames. Not sure how that happened. I'm guessing probably from the Wolf, but I guess it could be from the Caliph also. We'll have to see if he's able to recover from this. Looks like he's just about out of troops as well. Just wasn't able to handle the Wolf. But so far, Amir has 1 kill, Nazir had 1 kill, and the Lionheart has 1 kill. Now we're down to our final 5 for who will be greatest lord. Will it be the Wolf, the Amir, the Caliph, the Lionheart, or Saladin? Let me know down below in the comments who you think is going to end up getting greatest lord. Surprisingly, Lionheart's still able to hold on against Saladin up here. And Caliph could become dangerous as well, being in his own little corner up here. And the Amir's empire right now is just in ruins. We'll have to wait and see if the Wolf tries to come in for a kill soon. It looks like the Caliph's going to try and take his shot here. Try and show that why he's the greatest lord. feel like the Wolf and Saladin have both kind of been playing it conservative this match.
A message from the Emir.
Things aren't going so well, are they? Still, never mind.
Not too many attacks from either of them. Here comes the Caliph, decent sized army. That outer wall's already broken, so you should be able to break through fairly quickly. Take out the inner gatehouse, and they should get a kill here pretty quickly.
Oh, blue thunder! Mother told me to be more careful. Still, a better life awaits.
So the Emir goes down. Caliph gets his first kill of the game.
As you will soon.
So then there were four. Lionheart, Saladin, the Wolf, and the Caliph. Who will be greatest lord? Two of the teams that got the early on kills are both already dead. Now it looks like Caliph's redirecting his army from taking out the Emir. Let's see who he's staging up to attack next. I got a feeling it could be the Lionheart. Saladin doesn't look to have too many troops himself. Caliph does have the most troops. It almost looks like he's attacking both of them here. Looks like it's mainly focused towards the Lionheart. He also has a few attacking Saladin as well. Whichever one of these two ends up taking the blunt of this attack is really going to be in a bad situation. It's a massive attack from the Caliph. And it does look like he will be attacking Saladin. It'll be interesting to see if the Lionheart responds after Caliph's done with his attack on Saladin. Saladin's outer walls have been hit pretty hard. Alright, and they broke through. They destroyed one of those outer gatehouses. Bringing in his men, but I don't think it'll be enough. Still definitely gonna leave Saladin in a weak spot, though. He's going to try and recover as fast as possible. Lionheart getting hit pretty well also, though. Wolf currently seems to be in a pretty good position. He's definitely going to be a tough one to take out. Caliph, I think, really shouldn't be that hard to kill if you get enough catapults. Just start taking out his towers. Like Lionheart trying to keep some pressure on Saladin out here. Here comes the Wolf now, sending out his army. think he's going to try and finish off Saladin. Caliph with the most gold. Wolf with a pretty big force this time. Not sure if Saladin's towers are going to be able to hold up. Still recovering from the Caliph's attack. How much gold does he have? Definitely has near the least amount of gold. Also doesn't have too many troops either. Here comes the Caliph preparing his next attack. He's going to try and finish off what the Wolf was not able to. His army did pretty good last time, so it should be a cakewalk this time around, I would imagine. Especially with an open doorway right to Saladin's keep. Saladin is not able to put up a fight this time. The Caliph's assassin is just walking right into the base. Can't keep up with the firepower.
Myself at your mercy. A message from the Caliph.
They all fall before me, as you will soon.
So Saladin Fall is leaving only 3 kings left. You have the Caliph, the Wolf, and the Lionheart. Who will come away as greatest lord is the question. Caliph has 2 kills in the game so far. Lionheart has 1 and Wolf has 0. So who will be next to go? Caliph winning in all categories. Seems to be an arm race at the moment between the Wolf and the Caliph as far as troops are concerned. Lionheart with only around 220 troops. Not sure he'll have enough troops to fight it out with these two. Now Nazir already getting, sorry, not Nazir, Caliph already getting ready for his next attack. Looks like he's probably going to end up targeting the Lionheart. Probably figures the Lionheart's army isn't that big. And here he goes. Can the Lionheart's men hold off an attack? I hear sending lots of ballistas this time. Surprisingly, he's not sending any catapults. Smart move by the Caliph, getting rid of those fire pots on the gatehouse. The outer gatehouse taken fairly quickly. See if he targets his towers now. Takes over the inner gatehouse pretty quickly. Will Lionheart be able to reclaim it? Looks like he will. Lionheart reclaims the inner gatehouse. Not able to reclaim the outer one yet, though. Not good news for Lionheart here is his outer courtyard catches on fire. Now spreading to the rest of the base. This will not be good for his troops. Caliph looks like he's being smart with his men though, sending them around on the towers and not through the courtyard. There's a decent amount of swordsmen coming through. Not enough to reach the keep though. Fire is still spreading out here. I'll have to wait and see if it spreads back into the main area. Now Wolf preparing to launch his attack. Can the Lionheart withstand two? He only has 127 troops left. Wolf with almost 500. Lionheart definitely didn't have enough time to recover yet. And there's no troops on his towers.
Succumb to a pretty pass, the king must cower in his castle. Cower I must.
There should be enough troops to take out the Lionheart. So it looks like the Wolf will get his first kill of the game.
A message from the Lionheart.
So, I am vested, and my poor bones must rest in these wretched sands.
A message from the Wolf.
My master informs you of his desire to take control of your lands. Prepare yourself.
Alright, so Wolf gets his kill. Then number 2, the battle for Greatest Lord comes down to the Wolf facing off against the Caliph. Two powerhouses. Wolf with the most gold currently, and the most troops at around 400. Caliph is going to have to rebuild his army fairly quickly. Wolf with just a gorgeous castle down here. Definitely one of the toughest castles to beat. Now it looks like the wolf is getting ready for his next attack. His first attack on the Caliph. Pretty big army he's sending. Almost 500 troops against the Caliph's 300. He's definitely going to need a lot of siege equipment to take out all the archers on these towers. It's not going to be an easy fight. Probably a smart move by the horseman, activating all those pitches. Hopefully hopefully the Caliph doesn't get him put back up quickly. Here we go. Wolf starting his attack on the Caliph. Trying to claim Greatest Lord. Gets his siege equipment up quick. So it looks like Caliph still did have some pitch left. So they very quickly take on that outer gatehouse. Outer gatehouse was taken very quickly. The wolf sending in his troops now. And the Caliph just barely reclaims that outer gatehouse. Not that matter now because it just got destroyed. Wolf now sending in his troops, trying to take out that inner wall. Alright, looks like they breached the inner keep. Now storming in. The Caliph has just enough troops to repel that attack. Now quickly trying to get his castle rebuilt out here. Wolf's not done yet, sending in more horse archers. Caliph having a hard time with his economy. Only 138 gold compared to the Wolf's 21,000. Troops are about even after that attack. Wolf with some very good defenses, though. It's going to be really hard for the Caliph to get close to an attack with the siege equipment he has here and the troops he has stationed up here around the oasis. I'd imagine Caliph's probably going to start a counterattack soon. He won't want the Wolf to rebuild up his army. Wolf already back at almost 400 troops. I think if you're the Wolf, what you want to do here is wait for the Caliph to attack. And after you repel his attack, just attack almost instantly once that's done. That way he'll have almost no troops left in his keep after his failed attack. Caliph, who was very aggressive early on, seems to be a little bit afraid to start an attack against the Wolf. Especially after how the Wolf's last attack went against him. He's definitely more on the conservative side now. Or the Wolf is starting to take a more aggressive approach. And here comes the Wolf now. His next attack. Kind of surprised there. Wolf already with his second attack against the Caliph before the Caliph has even launched one against the Wolf. The army he's setting this time, it doesn't seem to be that big, so we'll see how this fares out. Setting a little bit more siege equipment this time, and a siege tower. The Wolf switching it up a little bit out here. Not sure how useful the siege tower is going to be on that outer wall, though. Both gatehouses taken out now. Wolf with easy access into the main area of the Caliph's castle. The Wolf does have to watch out with the friendly fire there. His catapults are currently taking out his own units. The Wolf's just sending everyone in there right now. Caliph with a strong army though is still able to repel that attack. I think if you're the Wolf, what you want to try and do is get the Caliph's base set on fire. It's probably their best bet. Caliph's base still taking on some heavy damage. Caliph with not much gold left either. I think it's really starting to take a toll on his economy. Make sure you guys let me know down below in the comments who you think is going to bring Greatest Lord. Is it going to be the Wolf, or is it going to be the Caliph? And the Wolf still has that catapult alive out here. Caliph has just been unable to get an attack off on the Wolf. Well, it looks like he might be starting one now. Maybe not. Caliph definitely seems to be more focused on defending his own castle at the moment than doing an attack against the Wolf. Wolf with almost 600 troops already against the Caliph's 319. Here comes the Wolf now with his next big attack. Huge army this time. Wolf is now currently on his third attack against the Caliph. Caliph has yet to launch an attack against the Wolf. Wolf still around 600 troops, Caliph around 300. I think if you're the Wolf, you should just send everyone. You definitely have the numbers against them. Now the Wolf continues to send even more siege equipment this time. Sending the horse archers as well. It's a massive attack. Even more siege equipment this time. Very quickly taking the outer gatehouse. Here they come. They gotta take out that inner gatehouse pretty quickly. Here they go, breaking through. Caliph just barely managed to get that pitch set back up. Start some more fires, and here they go, breaking down that middle gatehouse now. Caliph still with just too much firepower on those towers. You gotta take out those archers. think if you're the wolf, you leave the siege equipment here this time. Just continue to try and do as much damage as possible. Good move there, taking out the granary. It's definitely gonna hurt his economy. Oh, and huge move here. His castle catches on fire. Oh, but it looks to be going out pretty quickly. I was about to say, if that fire spreads, that would have been a huge win for the wolf in this battle. Yeah, so that fire was put out pretty quickly. The Caliph does still have a marketplace, but has 0 gold at the moment. He's got to sell some stuff to have a chance at even rebuilding. He's going to have to purchase some wood soon and get that granary put back up. But at the same time, he also needs the stones to rebuild his walls and gatehouse. Definitely a huge blow for the Caliph there. Wolf now still around 400 troops compared to the Caliph's 230. I would expect the Wolf to attack again fairly soon. Get back at the Caliph while he's still weak. But it does look like the Caliph has managed to get all his towers and stuff put back up. Currently still doesn't have the troops, though, to defend him. I think if you're the wolf, you might want to just start attacking his economy here. And the wolf has just shut the Caliph down out here. Wolf is definitely giving Caliph too much time out here to rebuild. Caliph just really seems too scared to attack at the moment. But here comes the wolf now with an even bigger army. I believe this is attack number 4 against the Caliph compared to the Caliph's 0 attacks against the wolf. Almost 600 units again against the Caliph's 300. Definitely staging for a massive attack this time. Even more siege equipment this time. Eat siege equipment. He's just sending everything at him. I'd like to see him take out this inner gatehouse here. So that way they have access to the rest of the towers. I don't agree with the Wolf sending his troops around the sides. He should just be focusing on this one wall here. And they break through again this time. I would really like to see him get the inside of the Caliph's base set on fire. That would really be a huge win for the Wolf. So the Wolf just continues to test the Caliph's defenses out here. Still trying to do some damage on these towers. At some point here, the Caliph is going to have to go on the offensive. Caliph still with nothing. Here comes the wolf again. Close to 630 troops this time. Caliph around 400. That fire just kills him every time. Very quick access this time, though, through the front. Oh, but he gets that gatehouse put up back up almost immediately. Still managed to break through fairly quickly here. Wolf with definitely a lot more units this time. Caliph was still there, just enough men to keep holding off. Wolf with a few ballistas there. Let's see if he can get that base caught on fire. Just needs to bring him up a little bit closer. But once again, already pulls his units back. He needs to keep that siege equipment there longer. At some point, something's going to have to give. Caliph now starting to catch up troop-wise. Now the Caliph finally starting his first attack against the wolf. We'll see how he makes out here. Decent sized army, but he's going to have to remember he's got to get through the wolf's mode. Now, Wolf's starting his offensive at the same time. So he'll be meeting the Caliph's men out here in the open field. I don't believe the Caliph sent any slaves along there to dig in that moat. Sadly, it looks like the Caliph was able to take out the wolf's engineers, though. It's going to be a little bit tougher for them to break through the walls this time. So the outer gatehouse is taken. And yet they won't go through it. Troops are getting closer this time. I don't think you'll have enough to take out the Caliph. They do reach the keep, though. A very tough battle for the Caliph that time around. Hopefully we'll see another quick attack from the wolf. Finish the Caliph off. Wolf with almost 700 troops now. You'd think he would attack soon, while Caliph still has under 300. Here comes the Wolf's next big attack. Let's see if it's enough this time. Will it be enough this time? They've broken through. They took out his swordsmen. They've reached the castle. Can they take out the Caliph? And they do. So the Wolf finally breaks through, taking out the Caliph. So Wolf ends up winning Greatest Lord. He had 2 kills. The Caliph had 2 kills. And Nazir and the Lionheart both had 1 kill. The Wolf killed the most troops. Wazir with the least troops lost. Wolf producing the most gold, 285,000. And then most troops produced was by the Wolf, almost reaching 4,000, with Caliph not far behind. So at the end, the Wolf was the greatest lord. Caliph seemed to have a really hard time attacking the Wolf once it was just the 2 of them left. But yeah, if you guys want to see a rematch of this sometime for another battle for greatest lord, let me know down below in the comments. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please make sure that you subscribe down below for more Stronghold Crusader content. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great rest of your day.